see Blake is in front and he's mimicking me. He just went, morning everyone. You're not nice, are you, Blake? I can't see anything now. I've got to stop and get my sunglasses. No, I'll squint. I'll squint. Well, strictly, when I say morning everyone, it's not correct. Something to do with the fact it's 1:15 and we're just leaving the room. Yesterday, it was such a fantastic day. It really was. It's something I'll never forget. The fact that we went to an opening of part of a park, which who'd have thought we'd ever have the opportunity to do that. The fact that I met my friends, that was wonderful. That was so wonderful. And seeing their reaction when they saw me. And I stood in front of Melissa's camera. I know you're watching this, Melissa. And her face, and she practically jumped up, and it was lovely. It was yeah, very, very touching, lovely. So that was amazing. And then meeting all the people that I watch on YouTube. Yeah, an incredible day. So thoroughly enjoyed it. So what are we doing today? Very little. Blake slept for 16 hours straight through. I did tire him out. I think that when you get here for the first 2 or 3 days you're on autopilot, and then you realise the jet lag hits you, because for us, depending on which airline, it's about 9.5 hours for us to come from the UK over here, and on the way back it's an hour less because somehow we get tailwinds going across the Atlantic. So it hit us getting up at 4 o'clock yesterday morning. It was just a long day. So plan is today, this will be a short vlog I would imagine. Plan is today, we're now going off to Disney Springs, having a look in some shops, getting some gifts. We're going to go and see Incredibles 2. I've already had The Great Fortune. In the UK it's not released yet, but I had an invitation from Cineworld and I went and I saw it, but Blake hasn't. So we're going to go across to the AMC and see that. We were originally going to do a meal, but I've decided we're not eating properly, so I've booked us a table at Citrico's tonight, because we both love steak, so we're going to have some steak and cheesecake, I think, and I might even take him across to the Polynesian so he can watch me have a cocktail. I think that's family friendly, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, so we're just walking around now, as you can tell, towards the entrance of the hotel. We are way on the other side. So it is a bit of a trek. When we want a drink of a night, it's a trek. So I've not been using our cups as much as I should be. But yeah, so we're going to go out now. But it's a nice day. It's meant to pour with rain and thunder later. So quite glad not to have a park day today. Disney Springs now, we just got off the bus. It is a glorious day. The only problem is if you go straight out to a nice restaurant, you've got to look semi-decent, and I couldn't put one of my normal t-shirts on. So yeah, beautiful day. Citrico's that we're going to is actually one of the signature restaurants for Disney, and it's based in the Grand Floridian. So we'll get a bus straight from here to the Grand Floridian. That's what I love best about the Disney transport. You can get about, so far we've only had one Uber, and that was because we went across to Toy Story Land yesterday morning and it was so early there wasn't transport yet. So that's the only one we've done. So it's glorious. It's a really dry, hot heat, and I've got no sun lotion on. But we're going in a cinema, so it doesn't matter. So let me give you a panorama and you can see where we are. This is the Line Garage. This is one of the parking areas. They're just building another one. There's going to be 3. There's 2 currently. If you can hear daft noises, that's my son Blake in the background, and he thinks I'll cut it out, but I won't. The big Coca-Cola shop. If you're an annual pass holder, you get 10% off there. Planet Hollywood. I'm not too fond of the food there. Oh, and we're right by the theatre. Right, let's go and book our tickets, son. I think we'll do a 4 o'clock showing because dinner's at 7:30 tonight. And see what it's like in there. There's a bar there. And you can book here. I'm going to speak to someone because I'd like to see if we have missed the dining-in option and whether we just eat the normal. Not just eat the normal, just watch the normal movie. I want to see there's a dining experience. And we won't eat the movie. Shall we not eat the movie, Blake? We'll watch it instead.
Relocated, guys. Send your BS.
I've always wondered how much it would be to go out in one of these cars onto the lagoon. So I've just asked. What you have to do if you want to do it is go into, twisting myself up, you have to go here to the boutique, and that is the shop at the Boathouse restaurants. So you go in there, you purchase a ticket. It's $120 for about 25 minutes. Now, if you're like us, a family of 4, highly unlikely we'll be able to get into one car. You'd need 2 cars. Because what they say is it's 2 adults, a child, or they really want 3 people per car. So because we're all adults and we're not tiny, we probably need 2 cars. But it's $120 and that's for 25 minutes. So a lot of money, but what an experience. So I thought I'd find out. So there you go. So now we'll have a look at the rest of oh, there's a nice breeze, isn't it? It's meant to be, what percentage chance did you say for thunder today? 84. 84% chance of thunder and a storm. So in our little bag, that's a great big rucksack, we have got flip-flops, rain mats, umbrella. We've also got air fans. We've also got a pair of nice shoes and socks for Blake so we can change before we go into the restaurant tonight. So, oh, I need a little portable suitcase with us, don't I? So this is a paddlefish. This is now all being newly redone out. And apparently you can go onto the top deck and have a drink before the restaurant is open, the bar's open. Never tried it. So that's maybe something for the future I should try. We've got the T-Rex themed restaurant, which is all very much like the Rainforest Cafe. It's probably even owned by the same people, I'm not sure. But it's got all the animatronic dinosaurs instead of the elephants and what have you.
Huh?
And let's just have a look at their menu. Oh, Blake's whispering in my ears, you probably heard him. They do here Build-A-Bear, but instead of it being normal teddies, it's dinosaurs. So quite a nice choice of food. Not one we've done since our first experience, and that wasn't great. So that's the problem with these restaurants. I suppose it's very much like a first impression. You can only make one first impression, and with restaurants as well, because you pay so much. For a family of 4, $140, $160 quite easily on a meal. If it's not a fabulous experience, it's not something you're going to do again. And like Citrico's tonight, while it is an expensive meal, for $50 I know we can get an amazing steak that will be amazing, and I also get discount off the bill because I'm a pass holder. So, oh, we're going this way, Blake's just pointed. Right, so we're taking the shortcut. So we're going to walk past the Rainforest Cafe. Lots of little boutiques, outdoor stalls, whatever you want to call them, selling their wares. It's beautiful. So there's Rainforest Cafe, and when we have a drink, if we can't find anywhere else, we go down to the Lava Lounge, which is underneath the Rainforest Cafe. You don't need a reservation, you can just walk down. If you want to eat in there as well, it's actually the Rainforest menu that they bring you, but it's very nice, very quaint. Drinks, cocktails, whatever you want. And overnight it's really pretty because the paddlefish is lit up and it's a nice view. Very nice. We've got Goofy's Candy Co. that sells all different sweets. Do they have the toffee apples? Toffee apples, everything in there. The Days of Christmas, that's the store that has Christmas all year round. It's really great. Just over there you've got the Art of Animation for Disney, Art of Disney, and that's where you get all your lovely pictures. But we're now heading towards Earl of Sandwich. I've never been in an Earl of Sandwich, so have a look. I watched Melissa's video where she put on there about the Earl of Sandwich, and the sandwiches look fantastic. So I thought we'll go and have a look, see what it is, and get a nice drink. The Wolfgang Puck Express is now opened. We've never been in Mickey's Pantry, have we, Blake? I think it's homewares in there. Maybe we should have a look in there. But first, oh, I need to eat. I need a sandwich. I need a drink. Coffee and water. Right, let's get a menu. Sandwiches are made to order. So we've just had a barbecue sandwich with no barbecue sauce on, so that's fabulous. So you order your sandwiches. So here's my tab. So that's my bill. So it comes in at a total of $22.60, which for 3 drinks, sorry, which were drinks, crisps, a sandwich each. I think that's quite good really. It's probably one of the cheapest meals we've had here. So. And this is Blake's. He's had chicken, ham, cheese and pineapple. It was meant to have barbecue on, but you can edit it and have whatever you want on. And mine, it's a vegetable one. I miss vegetables so much while I'm away, and you can just smell them, how lovely. And then some drinks. Yum. We've just come out, look at the rain. All I keep doing is get my flip-flops in and out of my bag. Because I don't want to get my shoes wet, so it's flip-flops. Oh, I just had a wonderful message. My lovely, lovely niece Neve has just subscribed to the channel and made a comment on the video, and oh, it's so lovely. She's such a wonderful girl, so thank you Neve, that's really made my day and given me a huge big smile. So yes, thank you. See you soon, love. Right, now we're going to go off to the cinema. We'll walk through and see what it's like. But look at the bar. How fabulous. So we want Theatre 23, which is at the end. Ooh, here we go. And we're J1 and 2 son. Let's have a look, we've never been in before. So we've got seats and tables and meals. How fabulous is this? Oh, I could get used to this. Okay, we've got to sign off now because we're not allowed to record, obviously. So see you later. All these chairs move, look. Oh, Blake, the chairs move. I'm rocking. Little things, little things. See you after the film. Bye. I've just been asked for my ID for an alcoholic drink. I really am 28. Yes. Okay, let's look at the menu now. That's really made my day. Wonderful, having the food, being in a restaurant, seeing a movie, absolutely amazing. We didn't have a lot, we had some nachos, so we didn't have a lot, nachos and a cocktail and a soft drink, but just being able to do it was something very, very different. So now we're going to head over towards the Grand Floridian and we're going for dinner at Citrico's. And I'm getting so tired. I think yesterday and jet lag and everything have caught up with me, so I'm really enjoying doing a day with not a lot at all. So see you over in the Grand Floridian, or even the Grand Floridian. Oh dear, I'm tired. See you later, bye.